Viveck, as we wrap up here, I'm wondering if it would be possible for you to summarize a couple of take-home points for our audience of USGS scientists and Office of Communication types. What should they be thinking about in terms of communicating what we do, the science that we do, to multiple audiences who may not be scientists?
Mm-hmm. So I guess there would be three take-home messages, and coming back to my favorite number, the idea of believability, and I think the area that USGS scientists can really spend some time meditating on has to do with this notion of saliency. Because again, from a legitimacy and credibility point of view, I think we're moving along, and notion of context-specific application, and that's the saliency and the extent to which the work is perceived as applicable to a particular jurisdiction, a particular biophysical region, etc.
Okay.
The second piece has to do with this concept of knowing, which is what we talked about, and really focusing really on what are the ways we characterize uncertainty in the work that we do, and how do we communicate the work and the research in terms of the findings, but then recognizing that these can be applied in many different ways, and to know that there's a certain bounded uncertainty that we'll need to be very explicit about.
Mm-hmm.
And third is this notion of doing, which has to do, in the case that we've talked about in terms of USGS, is really getting the work out there. I mean, that's really part of the doing. Publishing it is great. We all will find our way to it as we're searching our databases. At the same time, a lot of people don't search databases, and to actually get the word out there in a targeted manner can be extremely helpful, not only to jurisdictions that are kind of wrangling with some of the same issues that you all are, but to kind of national debates about the role that urban development, for example, might play on stream ecosystems. So getting the word out there, I think, is a big part of the doing side of it for all of you, and for all of us, I guess, generally speaking.
Thank you.
Yeah.